Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Crusader Kings III and the Royal Court expansion. Alright, so let's go and jump into today's episode. Remember the big moment here is our continued attempt to inherit all this territory, which does look like he might be facing another rebellion over here, but it does appear to be a very small one. Yeah, very small rebellion, shouldn't be an issue at all. I assume they can take care of that. Returning from the wild, so the hunt is over. Now, I don't know if that will continue on trying to find the white wolf. It might. I want to say it does. He was able to find another secret here. Alright, excellent. So let's go ahead and blackmail here. And looks like we can't. He already sent one of these interactions at a time. Okay. Not sure what... I don't know who we're blackmailing already. Yeah, we don't have anything else on her, I don't think. We'll keep her up for a minute, and what we're going to do is go ahead. It's at 6 months right now. We're going to go ahead and switch him over to support schemes. Let me see how much quicker this makes it. It's not going to make it any quicker. Okay. So there's really no reason to have him do that then. It's not going to speed it up. Maybe it hasn't updated yet? Maybe, or maybe that was just the 5 months. Whatever, we'll keep him on it. It's 5 more months. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why I can't blackmail her. Got called into another conflict. We'll have to take a look at that again. Again, we don't really actually need her. But, yeah, maybe I already have a secret on her. So this is with our wife again. And she's facing a large rebellion, it looks like. Okay, of course we'll accept, because declining results in the fame reduction. So we'll accept that. Now, whether or not we'll help, we'll take a look at what the numbers look like and what the war is about as well. It is for the kingdom, so we have to make sure she wins it. So let's just see if she even needs our assistance. So this is on the Kingdom of Norway, so she's helping him get the entire Kingdom of Norway. That's interesting. Alright, but that has nothing to do with us, of course. Interesting nonetheless. But this is the rebellion for the Kingdom of Ruthenia. Remember, it counts our own troop numbers. So she probably doesn't have very many men here, is what I'm assuming. Not enough to win the war on her lonesome. Okay, so that's unfortunate, especially because winter's about to kick up here. I think we'll wait till winter's over to get involved. Let them fight it out for a little while. We'll see how it's going as well, and then we'll raise up our troops and deal with it. It's fine. We can fly through this pretty quick. We did finish up a building over here, or resin collectors. But maybe we shouldn't build anything else since we're about to go to war. Get ourselves a little bit of war chest. I know we make pretty good money. I got something else constructed as well, so that's even more money. Our counselor died. Oh, okay, so now we have a new Archbishop. He's an older man. He's pretty good, so he'll help out trying to convert these counties faster. He does endorse us, but I assume it's not fully. We could earn a little bit more money, so we'll probably want to sway him after we finish up swaying him, or at least just doing it one more time here. Yeah. And that Norwegian ally joined the war. Alright, he's about 2,000 something men here, and it makes sense. Well, actually... Oh, did they finish that war? They must have finished that war. No, they didn't. Oh, okay, she's on Norway's side. Got it. I didn't see that. So she is not helping him get the throne. She's actually defending Norway, so she must be allied to them, clearly. Alright, so she'll have a couple thousand men, but he's dealing with his own rebellion, so I keep looking over here in Finland. Obviously, Norway's over here. But yeah, this is... oh, all her troops are over there, too. Yeah, this is bad for her. Okay. But again, we'll help out here after winter's over. So it looks like this is an assassination event. It is time. One of his little wet nurses is willing to do what needs to be done for enough compensation. Of course, I wave my agent away before she finishes describing the purpose of the sharp needle. Why is it gotta be so expensive? Good God. Alright, 230 gold, guys, but we gotta get it done. I mean, it's worth a kingdom, right? 230 gold. And just like that, we have inherited all his titles. So let's just turn this down for a second here. Obviously got all that. We also inherited their dynasty banner. Well, that's interesting. That looks like it's pretty good. We'll take a look, see if we want to get that installed. We got the Sandals of Jesus. Alright, so these are all the things they had in their court. Yeah, this seems pretty good too. Skull of the White Stag. Wow, they had some great stuff in their court. Making my court. Look at all this crap. Russian statue here. It's making my court look terrible. I just got a bunch of swords up there. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff here, guys. Now that warfare one, I don't know. Is that a court item? Because yeah, we wouldn't be able to. We wouldn't want to use that. All right, so we're gonna have to really just go through our entire court and figure out what we want to do there. That faction disbanded. The deed is done. King Bolesław will never grow up or understand the world around him. It was apparently simple, a sharp iron needle against the ear, easily piercing soft skin and cartilage. I dismissed the courtier before I am given more details. The wet nurse was caught but executed in anger before she had a chance to confess my involvement in the crime. Alright, so we did get some stress for doing that, probably because it's baby. Luckily we had plenty of room here because of our recent hunt. And look at that, guys. Poland is looking mighty. So we just gained a new kingdom. So now we have 2 kingdom titles, and we can take a look if we can do the empire one. Obviously we don't have the money for it. We're in debt, in fact. But yeah, we can take a look and see if we have the other requirements. So we do in fact have enough counties. We have 68 of the required 66. So we just have to get the 850 gold. Okay, so I'm guessing we also inherited some counties. Yeah, quite a few counties that are going to be needed to be given out. You know what? I didn't realize that our army has been sitting here this whole time. They already have our army raised. I never disbanded them. Damn, I didn't realize I did that. We could have been earning a lot more money. And we could have also had them fighting as well. Yeah, I didn't realize I didn't disband them. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We actually are going to go ahead and disband. Oops, that's not the right button at all. Not even remotely close to the right button there. We're going to go ahead and disband our armies. Yeah, I thought I had disband. Oh, you know what? That might have been some troops we inherited, perhaps. Probably not, though. I think that was our troops. Yeah, that was definitely our dudes. Alright, so we now have 5 more counties than we can manage. It's gonna have to figure out which ones we want to give away now, which can be kind of difficult sometimes when you can't like see how much you're earning from them. Now, control is pretty low in some of these areas here, probably because actually I'm not entirely sure why those ones are low. Good control in these 2 up here in Prussia. But the development is really low in all these areas. I mean, yeah, you're getting like a 9. This might all be territory we'd want to give up. I can see potentially, I mean, we're working so hard on this one. But I can see potentially maybe giving that one up instead of one of these. Maybe the ones in Prussia. I mean, this one's here is Prussian, but it's Catholic already. And given this one will be Catholic soon as well. I mean, well, I say soon, but it's going to take some time. But yeah, development's the same. I guess they have the buildings, and there's the duchy building there, so there's that as well. I suppose that's another advantage. But we know we can get a duchy building here too if we had the duchy. Of course, we don't have the duchy in Mecklenburg. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. We actually have a duchy building here that I've been meaning to build, and I keep forgetting. It's right here. So yeah, we could have gotten that for a while because we do have that duchy. I just keep forgetting when we have a ton of money. But we need to do that. Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe keeping that one. I mean, they're both duchy buildings, though. There's a lot of counties to get rid of. Obviously, these 3, we're going to get rid of them, so we'll start with that. Yeah, we'll start with getting rid of these. This is the highest development here. It's also the duchy building for this area. I guess there's a question on which duchies do we hold? What did we inherit? So those are the ones we already had. So we do have the Duchy of Prussia, so could take advantage of that. And we do have the duchy there. I suppose that's kind of the deciding factor then on this county here, because we don't have the duchy title there. So I know we've been working really hard here, but I think we're going to give that one out to somebody else. It does have a good fort level there. But yeah, I think we'll give that one out. You got more buildings in these other areas as well. Alright, so yeah, that's what we'll do. Let's get rid of these 2 first, though. Not sure who we're going to give these to just yet. They are Russian and Orthodox, so good just give them to a Russian. But I want to see if there's any knights that we might want to reward here. We know we might be getting a penalty from having too many duchies too. Yeah. So we need to get rid of... Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that fact. So you could just completely get rid of this duchy. I think that's what we're going to have to do here, guys. Can't keep this many duchy titles. So yeah, we'll probably completely get rid of this duchy. This guy is a loyal knight. He's Polish. So I think we'll maybe make him the duke. He doesn't have any children, and his wife's young, so he could have children. He's down here, by the way. So yeah, you can grant him that county. Just looking at the other characters that we already have here, we just wanted to grant something to them. I think this is all this area here. So you already got this guy here. He's got those 2 counties. Got another character over here. So it's just really a matter of which one do you want to strengthen, I suppose. Like, who do you want to be a potential... I guess that's really what it comes down to, is who do you want to be in your council, because you're going to give him a duchy, and if you give him a couple counties, then he very well might be a powerful noble. So, yeah, and Daniel's a powerful noble as well now. I don't think I remember him being a powerful noble, but anyways, we can... let me see who's the other guy currently. Okay, these 2 are. So the steward is no longer a powerful vassal. I see. So I think what happened is... Yeah, looks like what happened is that spot was taken by Daniel. Got it. Makes sense, he has more counties. I mean, he's not that far from over here as well, so you could just make him the duke and really like you with that good stewardship. So that would be an option too. Stack our steward with some titles. And he already has a son as well. Could give his son those titles, you know, because we were talking about doing the marriage with him. I suppose we could do that. Yeah, give his son some of these titles over here. And then you get the increase to his opinion immediately. But I guess you get the problem here that you're trying to strengthen this guy. And he's not really all that good. Alright, so that's what we'll do. I know that he's getting older. But yeah, we'll grant him these titles here. As far as which one we'll grant him, we'll just grant him the duchy title. Although, let's first do the counties. That makes the most sense. Which these ones, we already know we're going to give one to this guy. We'll give him that one. So we'll grant him this title right here, and get a little boost with him, and then he'll be under his father. But he'll remember for a while that we granted him that title, and then we need to give him the duchy. So it's going to grant him the county title first, and then we're looking for that duchy title. Here we go. So grant that. That'll massively boost his opinion and hopefully make him into a powerful noble. We'll see if that's the case or not. As of right now, he's still not considered a powerful noble. So we've given out all those titles. Now we need to grant this one out to somebody. Could go ahead and grant him another title, I suppose. Over here, just kind of strengthen him up. Because again, I'm trying to make him powerful. So yeah, we could grant him that one. He just absolutely loves us here. He already has a son as well, so that's great. Yeah, he's already got a son here. So we'll see if that's enough to make him powerful noble. That's 2 potential changes that we might see happen there. Yeah, we've really thrown a lot of counties his way, so he's going to like us for quite a while. So we still need to grant 2 more, which we already know that one of them is going to be over here. But I don't know about the other one. I guess it would be this one right here. It's unfortunate, because yeah, it has higher development here. Also has some nice bonuses that you're not getting here, because you only get the bonus in the places that were part of the kingdom. So that's one unfortunate about us keeping Prussia, but we are going to keep it anyways. Alright, so let's go and get rid of this one. This will go to, could just give it to a local here, somebody of the local culture. We can see who else we have, or look at somebody in the surrounding region. Now, I know that this guy here is really going to want that, obviously. And, you know, we could make him like us more. I suppose he doesn't really like us right now. But I really don't feel like giving him more counties is the best way to go. He's already incredibly strong here. Who's right here? Is this our brother? This is our brother. We could give it to him instead. Give him Mecklenburg. I'll be giving it to the church as well. I suppose that makes sense. But these are all church lands. And so it's kind of difficult to get away from the church land, so probably not best to go with him, actually. You know what? We'll give it to Daniel. Why not? Let's give it to Daniel. We're just strengthening everybody right now, causing all kinds of problems for us in the future, I'm sure. So yeah, let's go ahead and grant him that title, rather than give it to somebody else. And then over here, I think with this one, we'll just go ahead and give it up to whoever. It doesn't really matter. We'll just grant it to somebody of the local culture, I suppose. We could take a look at who's all in here, but none of our knights have really served us well yet or done anything that's all that amazing. So, you know, let's just go ahead and give it to a local Pomeranian noble. And we'll see if this guy's any good. He's 6 years old, so we'll likely get the title back soon. I mean, he's got some decent stats or whatever, good prowess, so serve us as a knight. Our knights might actually be kind of decent at this point. We'll have to take a look. So we need to give this a second and see what's all changed up here with our powerful nobles. So far as everything's the same. Yeah, you still have these two here, and I guess that wouldn't really change. Okay, so I don't know why I was expecting that to change. Remember, we're still waiting until winter's over before we get involved in this conflict here. Looks like is there still a conflict over here? Oh, we still got this situation over here that baby was fighting. It's 86% towards completion. He's only got 100 dudes. Again, we'll deal with that after winter. Let's raise a few troops up to help us out there. It looks like we got the ticking war score anyway, so they might not even be able to do anything about that. Probably not. We can call her into that conflict, but we don't want to use the prestige for her to take out 100 dudes. It's unnecessary. So the winter's over. We are now in the positive. And because we earn so much money, we can probably raise the troops without any issue. We do need to help out in this conflict, though, because otherwise she would definitely lose. And they're kind of close, and they're going after Kiev as well, which they get done in 5 months, so I think it's kind of imperative that we raise the troops up now. Alright, so let's go ahead and get them raised up right. I guess we should take a look and see which one has better supply. I guess we'll do right here. Yeah, raise them up. And then figure out where all we want to send them. We'll probably have to use all the troops. Yeah, I assume we're going to have to use all the troops. I don't know if we want to get that finished up rather than wait on the ticking war score. I mean, it's not imperative. I don't even know what he's going to do. He only has 100 dudes. I guess the ticking war score is going fast enough, I suppose. When's this done? Oh, it's taking forever. Good God. Yeah, that's taking a long time. So what did he do? He went and sieged somewhere? Yeah, he went and sieged over here. He actually does have enough dudes to do that, apparently, so 6 months for him to get that done. So we'd have to send some troops over there. I mean, do we really need to raise all of them? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we have all the men in arms and stuff, so this is probably fine. Maybe give it another day or so. I don't even know why it's taking so long, honestly. They're not even raising anything up right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and split off another army. I mean, we just didn't get like 300 dudes, so that's fine. We didn't even need them all anyways. In fact, maybe we should look at how many we want to keep for this conflict. So he has a total of 5,400. So you just want to have more than that, with maybe some for a siege. I mean, you don't even really need that. Really just need to be able to defeat that army right there, I think. So yeah, let's go and split off, I don't know, maybe 6,000. Or leave 6,000, I should say. Yeah, we'll leave about 6,000 dudes. That should hopefully be enough. I don't know what all they're rocking over here. But yeah, I think that should be fine. Maybe I'm being too cautious. Maybe just go, or not being cautious enough, I suppose. Same being too cautious with our money. But yeah, we should easily win this. It shouldn't be that big of an issue. Is this who we want to command? We have a much better commander here, but he doesn't have as good at traits. But I don't think any of those are going to help, because that's in the farmland. So yeah, with the commander advantage, I really feel like he's the best option here. So put him in control. And you know, you do have the more commander traits here that he's getting, but yeah, that's fine. So I guess again, I think those commander traits we were getting weren't actually all that helpful. So over here, do we want to just go ahead and have him come over here and wipe those guys out real quick? He should be able to win. I know he doesn't have any men in arms, but you would think. Who do we want to be in charge here? I guess we can put the guy who hates us. We'll see how this looks. Yeah, it's going to take some time to get over there. It's not saying that there's a battle happening over here, though. Let's put him right here for now. Alright, so that's going to take him a really long time. It probably would have been quicker to disband him and then raise him up over there. So our son did learn that language. I never did check to see if our other son was old enough. I assume he would be at this point. Yeah, he's 7 now. You know what, guys? I think we might not be able to have him study a language. Because as you see here, he's supposed to be the recipient. Well, we can change the target over here. So let's just say we wanted him to learn Russian. Or, you know, I guess we won't do Russian. We'll do what we want him to do, which is German. But yeah, you notice it's not an option. I think it's because we have a guardian here. Oh, he's ill. He does have a son to inherit, but yeah, that would lose all the benefits we... I mean, maybe he won't die, maybe he's fine. Yeah, I think we can't teach Daniel anything, simply because of the fact that we're not his guardian. Okay, I suppose that makes sense. But yeah, we can continue with him if he has the ability to. He does not. Alright, so that's the only language he can learn. So therefore, we don't have to mess with the languages for our children anymore, because not an option. How much longer until our son, our eldest son, comes of age? He's almost there. And he's already been betrothed as well. That's very unfortunate. Oh, that's where the alliance comes from, because remember, she controls this. Yeah, she's going to cause us all kinds of problems. I'm going to see if I can't get him in my court, but we have to do this like right when he comes of age. And even then, it might not work. So it'd be the 6th of January is when he comes of age. So we'll see, guys. Yeah, this is very unfortunate the way that's going down. Again, it's just kind of one of the negatives when you do marriages with rulers. You know, once they're a ruler. So yeah, they're taking off. I didn't actually want to attack there just yet. Let's cross a river. We'll see if we can't engage them. We have, you know, higher numbers here. What we need to do is wait until they get locked to moving over there, and then go there. That should go well for us, even though they're not attacking across a river here. But yeah, that should be a nice win for us. Yeah, that looks like a victory. Our knight killed another knight. We also got a stewardship perk. All right, awesome. So let's go and get that selected, which we're going to go with. Which one would be best for us to do? Probably this one here. Yeah, because none of these are all that useful. I don't really like using that one that much. It's good for roleplay and stuff, but it does piss your vassals off. You do get a lot of money from it, I suppose. But this one here, I mean, that only helps if you sit on a higher stress level, which I don't typically do. So yeah, this is clearly the best option, but we will have to go down this if we want to get the at any cost. And use a sell titles decision, and then be able to actually get the trait. What is all over here? We're going to ask our head to pay for gold. Well, let's go and do that. We're going to get a ton of money. 644 gold. That'd be super helpful. Because we're actually in debt right now. And I never did take a look at where this army was at over here. Of course, he did accept. They still got a long way to go. I don't think they're going to get there in time. Now, again, we're winning with the ticking war score, but... yeah, I don't think that that's going to help us win it. We do have to send the troops over there. So yeah, this battle's almost done here. Looks like we're killing a lot of dudes. And our fame has increased. So we are now illustrious. So next is the exalted among men. And let's take a look at the battle. We lost 385, they lost 1838. Take a look at how all of our knights did, particularly like our brother. See how our steward did. He did all right there. Not seeing our brother over here. Maybe our knights are just too good. Yeah, I think we have knights that are too high. Yeah, he was like 11 prowess. So he's not even serving us anymore. Okay. Let's take a look and see who killed who. This guy's doing pretty well. That's that guy who we gave that other county to. He got 2 kills here. Alright, excellent. We'll see if he eventually gets that one trait. Looks like the steward also wounded somebody. Alright, good job, guys. Alright, so now we can go chase them down. Where are all their capitals? Okay, so these are all their capitals over here. So I guess we'll split off a sieging force, go after the capital of the leader, which it looks like is this one right here. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take out his capital. And we'll see where their armies are marching to. I suppose that's relevant as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and see how many troops we can put here first. You put a lot of troops right there. 4,940. Okay, so the size isn't really the issue here. So let's go ahead and just take... Gotta make sure that they're strong enough for like some small tiny army, especially if I move far away. Can't take them out. And we don't need that many troops, but we do need a decent chunk here. So probably 4,400 is what we'll leave here, about 4,500 or so. Take these guys, give them somebody who hopefully is good at sieging, though can't use him. I'm not seeing anybody here, guys. And then we're going to get into really low leadership here. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just pick whoever the best guy is. We'll pick this guy here. Alright, so he'll go after that. And then our main army, I suppose we'll start marching after these guys, figure out where the hell we're going. Try and chase them down. I think they're all going this way. Yeah, so we want to go up this way then. Try and see if we can't engage in battle. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. That's where the big army is. So we might want to see... Okay, so they're going further in. But that does mean that we're going to need to defend this army here. I mean, he has less, but those have men in arms, while we do not. Which I did not give him the men in arms that we wanted to, which is the siege engine, so we got to go back this way anyways. We also lost a court grandeur. Okay, so that's unfortunate. Alright, so he'll start the siege. And then what we'll do is go ahead and just split off the siege engines here. Have them go over there, and then have this army. I guess he can come over this way, I suppose. Yeah, we'll have to keep them protected. And we'll just try and get this done. Obviously, that fort is going to fall. We're at 96%. It's kind of a bummer. We're able to sway this guy here, which he really likes us now anyway. We didn't need to sway him anymore because we just gave him those titles. So let's take a look and see who else we can sway. I don't know if he's worth it. He's old and his health is ailing. And it would go down to his son here. Yeah, I don't think he's worth it. Let's instead go after somebody who kind of hates us. Maybe our son-in-law or future son-in-law, if that's how this goes down. Yeah, I suppose that's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and try and sway him. 75% chance of success. So we'll see how that goes. Do have a few things we have to arrange over here. I'm just going to merge those two. Alright, so that should speed it up. We're at 6 months right now. He's still retreating off. Not a lot of troops over here that we have to worry about. Where is that army? Still way over here. Okay, so he did take that, and that ticked it down by a lot. That's unfortunate. A little 100-man army. Wow. Is what it is, though, man. We're not going to spend that money yet, because I don't know how long this war is going to take and how much it's going to cost us overall. We got, like, our whole army assembled right now. Now, we can disband these guys, and maybe we will after we take out this army here. I don't know. It is a lot of troops. Alright, so he's trying to get out of here now. I don't really want to have to siege my own territory back. We will if necessary, but let's just destroy this little army here first. That shouldn't be difficult. Let's just take a look and see what they're doing down here. Yeah, they want to fight us there, but they can't. They just don't have the numbers. But he could attack here and potentially win if I wasn't paying attention and I didn't send another army in. So we're going to get these guys wiped out real quick. And that did not do much for the war score because it was such a tiny, tiny army. I don't know, it would be better if doing that. I guess it matters on which one is larger. Yeah, it'd be better to go ahead and knock out the siege of his capital then. So we'll do that real quick. And we'll just leave that whole army intact. I mean, we're at the point where we're not losing money anymore. Gaining a little bit of gold per month. This war's at 24% here. I'm going to turn this up just a little notch here. Get this siege done. And we'll see where it's at that point. Maybe we'll capture somebody important. We did take important prisoner. Took his grandson. So that has increased it by 10% because it's just in air and not the air. Alright, so now we're at 61% towards getting this war done. I suppose we want to go and chase his army down because he's currently engaging them. You got those 1,500 over here just doing a siege. Yeah, these just little tiny armies just dotted everywhere. Suppose we can just do another siege. It'd be best to go after capitals though, but yeah, we can't keep them all together if we go after that army. So let's just go after this one here. It's not too large of a fort. And then over here we're going to try and engage that 1,500 men and get them wiped out. That'll get us some nice war score there. What happened up here? We still doing that siege? 5 months. 5 months to get that done. And Samber comes of age. So I did lose track of that, unfortunately. So as far as how he did on his education, he's a mastermind philosopher. That's fantastic. But again, this is just... He will come to our court. Okay, awesome. So we have to get him to the court before that happens, because I want to break that off. I don't know if we'll be able to or not, though. Now, we can do the betrothal. Can I break it off now? Will it let me? Let's just take a look here. I don't actually want him to marry here. I mean, this would give us the alliance with Norway. But I don't really want the alliance with Norway. They're just going to drag us in all kinds of wars up here, which I don't care about. And he doesn't even have that large of an army or anything. So yeah, honestly, I'm not super interested in this. Let's see if we can get him to the court here. I'm just like hoping it happens for the betrothal. Because yeah, if he gets married, I don't think he'll go to the church. Could be wrong. Oh, damn it. We're over here. We got all kinds of things going on. I'm missing battles over here that we could be doing. We do have a siege happening over here, 6 months. Alright, Samber's in the court. Tell me he didn't marry. He did not. So now you can see we do have an alliance with Norway since he's in our court here and our son. But we're going to be breaking off that betrothal. It's not a bad marriage. She did fine with the marriage. That's a good ally. But again, this is not what we're looking to do here. So let's go and break off the betrothal. We're going to lose prestige, obviously. And yeah, his family's going to be pissed. Good reason. And now I just have to hope that he's willing to go to the church. It's a 55% chance of success. We do not have a hook on him, unfortunately. Now that'll make it much more likely. Yeah, it's not a great chance. He's not getting a huge penalty here from the personality. To serve God is not his calling. It's not a huge penalty there. He's temperate, virtuous, content. Now the problem is that he's the primary heir. Some of that's being nullified because he's terrified of us. Now one thing we could do is make it so he's not the primary heir. That would work as well by changing up our crown authority. That would take it down some and increase the chance. But we don't even have enough piety to do this yet, so it's not an option right now. So I have to wait. But yeah, I don't know, man. We don't have, obviously, we don't have this yet. We won't get it for another 13 years. I don't really want to wait that long. He already loves us, by the way, as well, so that's not really an option. Increase in opinion is not an option either. Alright, so again, the only thing I can think of is the crown authority one. Now, again, we don't have enough piety, but yeah, 55% chances is not great. Not in paradox terms. Let's get this war done. I mean, nothing's going to happen yet. He can't arrange his own marriage or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about that. And we don't have any courtly titles, but that would be an option too. If he turns us down, we could just seize this title and take the tyranny. That might be better than doing the increasing of the crown authority and then making him so he is not the primary heir. I don't know how much that would increase it by. Oh, they want to fight us in the forest? Well, there's a forest there, and it was across a river. So that couldn't have been what was going on there. Let's go ahead and do this attack here. They'll be defending the forest. But obviously we got way more numbers here. That should increase it up. Might not be enough to finish up the war. But maybe with that siege. And looks like we captured who we had to capture here. Grand Prince Vladimir. Alright, awesome. So that worked out for us then from that battle. Let me take a look at the situation here. But we lost 74 dudes. They lost 1534. Just take a look at our knights, see the events. But yeah, that's the end of the war, essentially. We can let that siege, I mean, it probably wouldn't even finish. I'm going to start marching back to our own territory here. I don't think it really matters. Yeah, we're just pretty much waiting for those sieges. Alright, so we want to be able to disband here. I don't know, because it's allied territory. I wonder if it'll let me disband. No, it's not friendly enough, apparently. So we got to go all the way back home to be able to disband these troops, unless we can finish up this war, in which case it won't matter. Which, yeah, I think we should be able to do it. Yeah, we just finished up the siege, so that was enough. We need to take a look at our dungeons. I don't know who's all in there. Yeah, let's go ahead and enforce our demands. Get this done with. We'll arrest the Count, who rebelled against our nephew. Gain some dread as well. Putting down that rebellion. And we can go and dismantle our troops. Okay, so we need to take a look at the prisoners. I guess he's the only one in there. So as far as like what we want to do with him, I mean, he rebelled. Could take the title and give it to somebody else, I suppose. Let me see, this guy's lands, you could give him another one here. He's not sick anymore, so you give him like another county to try and make him powerful. I suppose that would be an option. Okay, this is the guy. Yeah, he probably doesn't like us because we blackmailed him. Yeah, I remember him. He's actually not a bad vassal, not at all. But again, he rebelled, so yeah, he's sterile. That's interesting. Whose daughter is this then? Maybe he became sterile afterwards or something. Yeah, he's not actually a bad guy. But yeah, we're definitely gonna revoke his title. That's what he deserves. All right, so we'll snatch his title from him, and suppose let him out now. 10 gold. Yeah, we'll ransom him. I don't see what else we'd do for this. Yeah, I don't see anything here. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and ransom him out, get the 10 gold. And now we got, well, interesting. Did I give out too many titles before or something? Because yeah, now we're not over the limit anymore. Yeah, maybe I gave out too many titles before. That's a real possibility. I wasn't paying attention to how many I was giving out. Well, we'll keep that one then. I suppose that's fine. Alright, so we got that ransom accepted. We do need to build in our duchies. But remember, we're still getting that penalty right now because we have 3 duchies. So every one of our vassals here is getting that penalty of too many duchies. It's only negative 15. But yeah, it is something to consider. You know, we won't be able to keep all of the duchies without any kind of penalty here. So could give Prussia up to somebody else, I suppose. I guess it's not as profitable as these ones here. Even though we haven't been building in them, you can see that they are more profitable. Now, given this one doesn't have full control yet, so that's part of the issue as well. But yeah, these are pretty decent development because they're getting it from the capital up here, so it's kind of bleeding up here. So yeah, it's getting a little bit higher here. But yeah, what we'll do is just go ahead and build in this one. And I think we have enough money. Oh, you know what? Actually, we need to save that money, don't we? We can't be building anything. We have something we're already getting here. We want to create the Imperial title. We need 850 gold, so that's what we're saving for. Alright, I almost didn't even think about that fact. Alright, so we'll just wait, save the money for that. As far as the control situation, he does need to be set up to do that. So those 2 need to be increased. Is there any other ones that we have? I don't think so. Yeah, I think all of our stuff's pretty good over here. So yeah, just these 2 here. So we'll go and start with that one. We have not set up her education yet, our daughter, so let's go and do that. She's charming. Let's go with the... Let's go with diplomacy. Why not? So is that or intrigue? I know we have somebody intrigue. You know, I think we have somebody doing diplomacy right now as well. Oh yeah, I never did deal with our Royal Court. I got so distracted with the war. We also have an event here. All right, we'll do all that in a minute. Let's first get him doing something here. I just think we should find the secrets for the money. We can also attempt to do this again. Maybe something new is cropped up. So we'll try that one more time. There might be other people with secrets as well. Let's go and take a look at this court event, and then we'll get all our court artifacts set up here. This is the Foremost Knight. He is a pretty good knight. And, oh, okay, so they're probably arguing over who's the better knight. A healthy rivalry between meddlesome fighters is to be expected, but the growing discord between Pavel and Vladislav is souring the mood at court. Or Vladislav. I think this is the Russian, though, yeah, so it's Vladislav. Pavel is widely regarded to be more skilled, but Vladislav clearly takes issue with the assertion. In the middle of an audience, the latter bursts into my throne room, and clutching his sword hilt, cries, "Pavel, only one of us can claim to be the king's most skilled fighter. Meet me outside and we'll settle the question." Pavel replies arrogantly, "I will cut you to pieces where you stand if it was not for the presence of my lord, you nonchalant boor. Apologize and I may spare your life. I better act quickly if this escalation is to be halted." We don't really want them to die, but we do have some good knights. They're both older guys too, so they probably won't serve us much longer anyways. And this looks like the fun option. So we can say, "May my best knight win." He gives us court grandeur. And then one of these guys will defeat the other, I think. Yeah. They're going to kill him, rather than just wound them. You can say, "Take the swords, give them the training blades," so they can just wound each other instead. They won't get as much prestige in that way, nor will we get as much court grandeur. You can say, "I will humble both of you," and then fight them instead. You'll fight a single combat with a knight of higher prowess, which will be Pavel, and it will stop them from being rivals. And Vladislav will actually be closer to forming a friendship. That's if we're victorious. If we're defeated, we'll spend 75 prestige and we'll be humiliated. That seems like a fun option too. You don't get to fight very often as a king. Or you say you are on the same side, which obviously you don't want to do that. Yeah, I was going to let them both fight. I kind of want to do this one. We will fight them. We will decide. I will humble both of you. That's what we'll do. Alright, so these are the combat events here. I don't think we've seen this. Yeah, I don't think so. I think this is our first little combat event in the whole campaign so far. For a few brief moments, Pavel and I pace in lazy half circles, each watching for an opening. I brandish my King Mieszko's dagger. Oh, wow. Okay. Is that really what it was named? Did we not get to, like, pick a name for that? Maybe I did and I didn't take advantage of that. Anyways, we're using a dagger in a duel. Okay. Ready to defend myself while he clutches his axe firmly to hand. This fight may only be till first blood, but that doesn't ease my nerves. With a sudden twitch, our bout begins. Pavel is famed for his abilities with an axe, and he reminds me of this with a perfect flowing chain of quick slashes, punctuated by the occasional terrifying, powerful cleave. Alright, so we'll go with this first option here. Looks like we're gonna lose stress here. Oh, because we're raffle. Yeah, so we'll lose stress. So this is the expert onslaught. You throw out a flurry of rapid attacks and counters. High, increase to your likelihood of success. Medium, increase to your risk of injury. They say attack first, attack hard, and guard. It's a lightning assault. So we'll try to overwhelm Pavel at the start of the bouts. A very high increase to your likelihood of success, but a high increase to your risk of injury. So he has gotten the high increase of likelihood of success and low increase to injury. Where you say, I'm the fastest blade in Poland. It's a blade dance. A series of flashy, expert moves ensure your dueling prowess will be talked about for years. And we'll get 150 prestige, and I think that might be what he did, because, or similar option. He got less prestige for doing so, but it's still the same high chance of success and low risk of injury. Alright, so it doesn't make sense to do that one. Yeah, you lose some wrath, but, yeah, I don't think that one's good. It's increasing risk for what you already get here. This one here, you get that very high, but a very high chance of injury as well. We'll just go with this one. I'm the fastest blade in Poland. We got a dagger, I guess it makes sense. In battle, I'm an artist. Every strike is a brushstroke. Every fallen foe or gout of blood, a splash of paint. As I brandish my dagger, switching seamlessly between flourish and strike, I paint a picture of agony across my foe. Pavel pulls back from my every blow, letting me attack without getting another solid hit in. It's not long before I can feel myself begin to tire. My form is good, with only small errors, and Pavel's stance is incredible. My opponent is still holding off my blows well, but he seems close to faltering. So we can say, better men than you have died trying to break my guard. And we're going to actually get stress because of raffle. So we're going with a defense here. No risk of injury. Low increase to our success chance. Instead, we could say, that's the best you've got. You can't even hit me. So So this is, we're trying to tire our opponent, playing defensively for time. You allow Pavel to tire himself while you stay fresh. So it becomes harder to injure myself. A low chance of success, no risk of injury, but again, we gain that stress because of raffle. Or we can say, you think you can beat someone as famous as me. It's a mocking boast. I'll make fun of his poor level of fame, and that'll just increase his stress. Okay, I think we're gonna have to go with the ones that are gonna gain us stress. And maybe tire mount. Yeah, we'll try and tire mount. Which one? Yeah, they both result in stress. So yeah, we'll do this one. Time and again, I backpedal, dodge, and weave, always keeping just within tempting target distance. Soon, Pavel's showing signs of exhaustion. Pavel is famed for his abilities with an axe, and he reminds us, so we've already seen that, so we've seen this as well. I've yet to open up my opponent's guard at all, and see no way yet to claim victory. So we can go with this option, the guard, or we can say, I'll show you how I brandish a dagger. Confident attack, medium likelihood of success, low chance of injury. That would result in us losing some of that stress that we've gained. You know, I think we're gonna go with this one, guys. Maybe we get injured. Yeah, let's go with that one. I leap into action, launching a flurry of quick slashes, driving myself hard against Pavel's guard, wearing him down with each expertly timed strike. Pavel tries to feint left with his axe, only to strike from my heart with a concealed dagger in his offhand. My form is excellent, with little chance for mistake, and Pavel's stance is incredible. I've yet to... so we've read all this. Okay, so we're just going to keep going until we get some success here. So we can go with the straight guard, the confident attack, or the mocking boast. Let's go with the... we'll go with this one. The I'll show you how I brandish a dagger, confident attack, and we win the duel. Not surprising. We had a much higher rating than he did. Our prowess is 30, while his is, I think, 16. Not mistaken, yeah, 16. Confidence is half of any fight. I throw out fluidly quick slashes with all the confidence of the seasoned expert. Pavel does his best to ward me off, but he's entirely on the defensive, and his guard is only getting weaker and sloppier with each blow. When the opportunity presents itself, I knock his axe flying with one powerful cleave, and like that, the bout is decided. I get my yield before I've entered my backswing. Kind of surprised when we were able to do that with a dagger, but okay. So the result, we win it, and he's going to be wounded. Okay, so we got a victory in our duel here. So is there anything else we need to take care of over here? Because yeah, we're going to have to end this soon. Look at how many troops we got. We're up to 12,000 now. Yeah, we'll play a little bit longer here, guys, but yeah, about another minute or two, and we're going to have to end it, unfortunately. So she wants our daughter to visit. We'll accept the invitation. Sure, why not? So we're sitting on a lot of money, but again, we got to save that up, and we'll be creating the... I think we'll have to do that next episode. I don't see us getting enough for that. I guess we'll stop it here because we do have the whole court decision, which I want to do. But we can take a look at who this is with the sponsor. She's a master. I mean, 98 gold. What is she wanting to do? A scholarly. So something for a book. And I completely forgot to do the court artifacts. I keep forgetting. We'll do that before we end here. You know, it's 98 gold. Why not? Let's sponsor that. I know we're saving money, guys. But yeah, I mean, she's a master, so let's do that. We do need to get all this set up over here, guys. Do we have any books? We do. We have one book. So we'll put that one in place. And yeah, just kind of dip around all of our territory here and see, or all of our area here and see what we want to put where. I mean, this one makes sense to have here because it's our house banner. So we'll keep that one there, I think. Here, we can put the skull, the white stag. So put that one there. We only have one thing to place here. So that's going to give us a nice bonus. Some prestige, renown, court grandeur. Yeah, that's all good stuff there. We got some furniture we can push here, or put here. Russian statue or the sturdy chest. So with the sturdy chest, you're getting some piety and court grandeur. With this, you're getting a lot more. Oh, no. You're getting more piety here than you do prestige. But you do get the powerful vassal counselor tax contribution plus 3%. Well, that's helpful. Court grandeur is the same. Let's go with that one. It looks cool too. Other locations over here. We could put the skull there, but we're not going to do that. So we just want to see if there's anything like better than our current ones. I don't think that this one would be better, but maybe. We can take a look. 0.20 prestige. Yeah, it's not as good, though. You do get more renown. But yeah, I don't think that's the best option here. Over here, probably want to keep our crocodile tapestry. I know it's not great. It's only the dread gain, but it's cool though. I just want to put it there just because it's cool, and we had a big old mission for it. I suppose we don't have to if we have something better, and I guess we do. This gives natural dread, increased number of knights. Yeah, that one's pretty good, honestly. There you get the same dread game, but you also get knight effectiveness and court grandeur. Yeah, I mean, many of these are pretty good, guys. And of course, you got this one as well, which is a masterwork, and that's pretty decent too. Now it says you don't get, if you do not fill the requirements, court grandeur bonus +4. So that one's pretty good too. Yeah, you get a lot of bonuses for that. How many more slots do we have for these? It looks like just these ones. Okay. So yeah, it's just this one here. Alright, with that in mind, I kind of want to go for this one, just with the more knights. Yeah, that'd be nice to have. Knight effectiveness is a small bonus here. This one's great too. You can make an army and go for that one. But we'll do this one. And is there any other ones over here? We might have something that we might want to switch out for one of these locations. We'd want to see like which one's the worst one, which probably is this first one we got, Excalibur. It's kind of hard to click on this. Yeah, I don't think that this one's better than these two. Excalibur, I mean. God, it's hard to click on these. Might be easier to just look at it in here, I think. So yeah, we could put the Sandals of Jesus in one of these slots. And I think we might end up doing that. Monthly piety is +20%. Same faith opinion +6. Yeah, that's clearly, I think, the better route to go. And it fits as well, because then you can have the kind of switch these up here. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to switch this up. So over here, we'll put the Sandals of Jesus. Over here, put the Veil of Veronica. And then over here, we'll put the other sword, Zona. Alright, so this looks pretty solid, guys. I like all this. I don't think there's any other slots. Yeah, we have the book here. I guess we could put this book over here instead of having it there for now. And then maybe she'll create us another book for the other slot. It looks like that's it. That's all we have here. Okay. So, definitely seems like we got some good bonuses there. Glad we went through that before we ended today's episode, because I'm sure several people would have commented about it, that I kept forgetting to do it. We don't have enough knights here, but I think that's just because you need to give it a second update. And Freeman's Fortune. Alright, so I let it play just to let it update. We had an event here. Alright, so we're not going to read this, because again, the episode is getting a little bit long here. Basically, we can have her join us, get some opinion. She's a very good steward. She's very intelligent. She has a stutter. Okay. We can instead say, if she can pay me in hard coin, the land is hers, and this is going to grant her a county, which I'm not really interested in doing. Yeah, we're not going to be granting her any counties here. And we could have her join the court, I suppose. Yeah, we'll just have her join the court. And, you know, we haven't romanced anybody yet. In a while, I mean, since our last romance. So maybe we want to piss off our wife again. So yeah, I think what we might end up doing, I don't know if we'll break up with her or not. Maybe we'll just keep it going or something. But I think we will romance her. Again, just trying to piss off the wife. So who are we currently swaying? We might want to let that finish. So let's go ahead and pin her so I don't forget about this. So we'll keep her up there, pinned. We'll finish increasing his opinion first, and then we'll work on that. But yeah, unfortunately, this is going to have to be the end of today's episode. Just make sure the knights were fixed. They were. It just needed an update here. We have a whole group of knights here for them to pull from. Did our brother become a knight again? He did. Alright, so our brother's once again a knight. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode, if you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next episode, which will be on Saturday. And we should, unless something goes wrong, but we should be creating a new empire, the Southern Baltic Empire, and becoming an emperor of our vast territories here to rival the neighboring Holy Roman Emperor. So I'll see you on that video, and thanks for watching, guys.